Thanks for being here for another Enrichment with the Gifted Guy. Today I'm going to be talking about what does it mean to be a good citizen? So as a social studies teacher, I am often tasked with teaching my students citizenship. Citizenship can take many different forms. It can be the actions that you take. It can be the beliefs or values that you have. It can be your contribution to your local, state, federal government. Can mean a lot of things. So I'm going to talk about what citizenship means to some, and then I'm going to talk about what citizenship means to me, because everyone has their own personal definition of what being a good citizen is. Sure, there are common things or overlapping ideas, but everyone makes that decision for themselves on what is a good citizen and are they willing to be a good citizen. So some of the things are celebrating heritage. This could be a holiday that's a patriotic holiday. It could be honoring someone that has died fighting for our country. It could be supporting someone who is fighting for the rights of people. And so having this heritage is one definition of what citizenship can be. A second definition is the democratic process. So in our country, we elect officials, and these officials represent us, and they pass laws, and they try to make the state or the nation, whatever, they try to make that a better place. So our job in that democratic process is to pay attention to who is running for office. What is their platform? What are they saying? So to be informed is really important. It might also be being the person that runs for office. It may also be taking part in a campaign that helps getting someone elected. So the democratic process is more than just voting. It's being a well-informed voter, and it's helping where you can in that process. A third definition that some people have of being a good citizen are special groups. The special groups are things like the police, the fire, the military, and teachers. And these special groups should be supported because they provide services to citizens. So the police protect and serve. Firemen are going to make sure that your house doesn't burn down, or if you have a heart attack, they'll get you to a hospital quickly. The military is going to make sure that you're protected from outside forces. And teachers are going to make sure that you learn. Another definition of citizen is the idea of government. Government is laws, the passing of laws, the creation of laws, the following of laws. So we have a government in place for a very specific reason, which is to keep things organized, to keep things smooth running rather than just being chaos. And they use laws to do this. They use legislation. They use all sorts of things in order to maintain this order. And so part of this is following the laws, or if there's a law that you don't agree with, fighting against that law. If there's a law that you want to support, making sure that you do so that it can get passed. So these are all definitions of being a good citizen. But I have a different definition of being what a good citizen is. And that definition is community. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read a book to you, and then I'm going to talk about what community is. What Can a Citizen Do? By Dave Eggers, with art by Sean Harris. What in the world can a citizen do? Who can a citizen be? A citizen is just like you. A citizen can plant a tree. A citizen can help a neighbor. A citizen can join a cause. A citizen can write a letter. A citizen can help change laws. A citizen can right a wrong. A citizen can turn things round. A citizen can get things right side that have been upside down. A citizen should be engaged. A citizen should care and care. A citizen should build things, save things. A citizen can be a bear. Yes, a citizen can be a bear. A citizen can be a kid. A citizen can wear pink pants. A citizen cannot stay hid. A citizen's not what you are. A citizen is what you do. A citizen cannot forget the world is more than you. We're part of a society, one full of joy and pain. A land of latticed people, none of us the same. And if we help just one, help one lonely soul, we open doors, we bring in light, we bind us all and make us whole. So forget yourself a second. Grab a shovel or a pen. Do something for another. Don't you dare doubt that you can. Everything makes an impact on a bigger big than you. And it all starts with the question, what can a citizen do? So what is community? I want you to keep in mind that you yourself are a member of many different communities. You're a member of your family, you're a community member of your classroom, you're a community member of this school, you're a community member of this town, of this state, of this nation. You're a community member of the world. You're a global citizen. And so, what does it mean, though, to be a good citizen in this community? And it comes down to a very simple idea, which is that we need to look out for the community and help the community however we can. And so you do this at different forms, in different forms. You help your family out. You may mow the lawn. You may help an elderly grandparent. You might, help your younger brother or sister. When it comes to school or your classroom, you help others if they're struggling. You make sure that if there's any threats to danger that you let an adult know. So you're trying to protect your community in your classroom and in your school. For your city. So there are thousands of people in our city, and people help this community by taking food to a food pantry or donating money to the police or fire to help support them, or passing bills that support your school or that support other organizations that offer support. Being a good a good citizen or community member when it comes to the nation is kind of the same thing as your city, only it's on a bigger scale. So how can you help people around the country who are having issues? How can you support people that need support? And then same thing with global citizens, making sure that you are putting the good of the world at the forefront with your actions. So I'm not saying the other ones are not a definition of a citizen, being a good citizen. What I'm saying is that everyone has their own idea of what a citizen is and should do. And so part of the reason why I like communities, because it kind of encompasses all of them. So if we look out for our community, then we're doing all the things that I talked about. If we're supporting the people in our community that need our support, then we're doing all the other definitions. of being a good citizen. And so the question to ask you as a community member of several different communities, what are you doing to help that community? What actions do you take? What good do you do? But ultimately, how are you being a good citizen in your community?